I'm Ty, this is my wife Caitlin, and this is our son Briar. We live in northwest Osage County on a cattle ranch. Closest town is about an hour away.
I had a perfect pregnancy until I didn't. I was working on the Scorsese film that was happening in Pawhuska when I started having some problems that were concerning, so I called Ty. Ty rushed to pick me up and drove me an hour to the hospital. I think I saw my doctor for 5 minutes and I got put in the back of an ambulance and was rushed to Tulsa. Because of COVID, no one was allowed to ride in the ambulance with me, so I was by myself and he was right behind me. We thought we were going to be able to keep him in for 4 to 6 weeks, and we lasted about 2 days, and then I had him at 23 weeks exactly. So when we were told that he might not make it, he wasn't born yet, and through my labor, he kind of defied the odds right off the bat. And we were told that he wouldn't make a noise, he was too small. He let out a big yelp once they popped the sack that he was in, and everything that they said he's not going to do, he did. And so very quickly, all the doctors and nurses learned that this isn't a normal baby, and so he's a fighter. He had heart surgery at a month old, and we were on and off the ventilator, I think, at least 10 times. The chances of him not making it were really high. It was going to be a long road is what they prepared us for. My boss that I used to work for, her daughter from Dallas called and said, we need to get them into the Ronald McDonald House now. So we were able to talk with our social worker at the hospital, and we got a call that day that we could come stay here. And from that moment on, we really relied on the Ronald McDonald House. Even just the people that were here, we would come in after a hard day, and everyone was just so welcoming and really cared about our situation and remembered Briar's name and constantly asked us about him. We still had a home feel, even though it was a stressful situation. The Ronald McDonald House made it easy for us to not be just completely overwhelmed. We had something to kind of ground us at the end of the day. At the hospital for 14 to 15 hours a day, and the nurse would tell me, it's time to go get some rest. So I would come back, I would start my laundry in the washer. I would come, there was always a meal provided that night, so I would sit down and kind of decompress, and then I was able to switch my laundry, shower, and then I would go to bed. And so I was able to have all of the things that I would have done at home available here at the Ronald McDonald House. So I was able to keep a routine for my sanity. I was taken care of, and then I could go take care of my son properly, knowing that all those things were done. I don't know what we would have done. I have no idea where we would have stayed. So it played a really big role having the Ronald McDonald House, because statistically, even just being with your baby that whole time, it helps so much with their growth and their overall health. So we're really thankful that we had that. If it wasn't for the donations that the Ronald McDonald House receives, we wouldn't have been able to have stayed in Tulsa for 107 days to be close to our son. And if we did, we probably would have been in major debt, because I think we probably saved close to $12,000 staying here. So the donations matter, and these families are greatly impacted from all the donations they receive.
Your gifts are a huge blessing.
We just want to thank everybody that supports this organization and for keeping our family close. We really couldn't have done it without you.